Who else is it you suspect, Princess?
It's gotta be Hans.
Isn't it too bad it's going to end like this, Adlet? Not a bad ploy, Adlet. Pretending to be one of the 6 Braves. If I hadn't been here, you might actually have been able to get away with it.
Hans, I'm not...
Are you going to try to tell me how you aren't a fake? Save your breath. It won't work. When you decided to take a hostage, I must admit it was shocking. And here I was thinking all along that you were so much smarter. Come on, fess up now. Tell me who it is you're working for.
I can't tell you, because I am not the fake.
Was it a situation where your sick mom needed medicine? Or did they take and hold your pretty lover for ransom?
I don't have a family or lover. It's like I keep saying, I'm not the imposter.
Yeah, then no one will be sad when they find your dead body. Meow!
You made me use that, you bastard!
Get over here!
Damn it! How can he still be chasing me after being hit with that? He's a genius. There's no way an ordinary man can surpass a genius. That wasn't particularly well done.
Yeah? Yeah? What the heck are you doing?
I dare you to attack me. I don't need any more secret weapons, because I can beat you using my own power and skills.
No, you're planning something, aren't you?
For once, you're right.
Yeah.
What's wrong there, Hans? Are you scared?
A little. A teeny bit.
At least you're honest.
As an assassin, I've been killing people my entire life, but I never lie. Lying is wrong.
In this situation, victory isn't about beating Hans. Victory would be clearing my name, and finding the 7th Brave. My plan's gotta work. That's right. Be cautious. Calmly observe. Now, how to play my trump card. Is it inside my clothing? Inside my mouth? Or is it at my feet? What about the distance between me and my belt? Hans, there's one thing you haven't been watching. But you're a genius, so it's the one thing you don't need to watch.
Huh?
You're too late! That's right. I can see that you understand. I deliberately aimed to the side so I wouldn't kill you.
You just missed me.
Think about it for a minute, will you, Hans? If I were truly the 7th Brave, there would be absolutely no reason for me to miss you. And there's this. That last attack would have been my only chance to defeat you. So why would I have wasted my opportunity that way?
You're quite wrong if you think you can fool me.
If I were the 7th, killing you would be a much safer choice than just deceiving you. And you weren't watching my sword at all, were you? Am I right? I'm not the fake. Believe me, friend, I'm telling you, I couldn't kill you because I'm not the 7th. That's the answer. That's why I didn't kill you when I could have. Accept it, Hans. I'm betting it all here. If he really is the 7th, then I'm doomed.
Yeah. I'll accept that. I actually believe you're a real brave.
Really, Hans?
Yeah. Truthfully, I'm glad I stayed here. Because you wouldn't have been able to persuade the others. And that was close. You came oh so very close. And that's a real bummer. Right, Hadley?
Hans!
Now you know I'm the 7th Brave!
Damn it! I can't believe it. How could I have lost my bet? I'm still alive. He didn't slit my throat.
I cut you so you would hallucinate that.
Hallucinate? That was a hallucination?
Sure was. Unlike cats, humans lie with their words and deceive with their actions. You can never trust their eyes, voices, or expressions. Except that when they're on the verge of dying, their faces end up showing only the truth. If you really were the imposter, then the confusion would have shown all over your face when I announced that I was the one. Instead, you looked like you thought it was the end. So, it's true. Yes, you're not the one to kill.
A dying face can't lie. Huh. That's one I've never heard.
I'm sure you haven't. Until you've seen the faces of countless dying men like I have, you couldn't know that.
Well, that's a nasty image.
Oh, yeah. How long are you gonna stand there like that? Put something on. You'll catch your death of cold. From now on, we're comrades. Yeah. Honestly speaking, I did think the situation was a bit odd. If you were the 7th Brave, you would not have had a reason to protect Flamey.
If that's what you thought, you should have said so.
Yeah, sorry about that.
Looks like we're going back to square one then, wouldn't you say?
Who's the real
7th Brave?
I see you were telling the truth. This evidence shows that he was here. He spent the night. Flamey, do you know where he went when he took off?
I don't. There are no bloodstains, and his footprints stop midway across here. Maybe he climbed a tree? What's bothering you?
I don't know. I don't understand what Adlet's up to.
Maybe he's out of options, so he just took off.
Not a chance. It was carefully planned and he's very smart. I'm certain that he wouldn't let it end this way.
Well then, we'll have to keep on searching until we're able to find him.
Slow down. Let's just think this through. Once we've gathered our thoughts, there'll be plenty of time to act.
As you wish, then.
My first question is this. Do you know anything about how the 7th Brave might try to set up a trap?
I do not.
No need to be testy. Although after yesterday, I can see how you might be apprehensive. But since we no longer hold any suspicions about you, there's nothing to hide.
I'm not so sure. What about Hans and Chamo?
Let me try this again. I do not suspect you as the 7th. I believe that you're one of us now.
I see. I'm not quite sure what to say about that. Fiends generally tend toward the solitary, with little interaction between individuals.
That's surprising. I always thought that they were more united than that.
But fiends are still quite complex. Far more than one might think they were. Whose side are you on? There have been several humans who've taken up with the fiends. Oh, you didn't know about that?
I had heard something to that effect. I received information there was a village whose people were all taken by fiends. Except, by the time that information reached me, there was no shred of proof, and All Heaven's Temple didn't take any action. If only I'd been more careful at the time, perhaps all of this could have been avoided.
Why are you punishing yourself? You're not personally responsible.
Thank you. Thank you for extending me some kindness. At least Adlet did one good thing in all of this. He brought you to us, and for that, I'm grateful. Even if it was only part of his plan, it turned out to be a very good thing.
Please don't patronize me.
From where I stand, you still have a lot to learn.
We don't have any time to waste. Let's go and try to find Adlet.
How much did it upset you when I brought him up in our conversation? It's rather obvious that you've got warm feelings towards him. When things were at their worst for you, he was the only one who stepped in and tried to save you. Still, there is no sympathy due him. He is the enemy, and a base, cowardly one at that.
Don't worry. I haven't. In fact, I absolutely despise him.
That's a good thing. As soon as you find him, I want you to kill him. Understand?
This is the end of the path leading to the land of howling demons. It's right past this spot. This is the place where the 6 Braves were eventually going to meet up all together. It's no good. The only thing we know is that Hans and Mora were here already. But that's all that we've learned. I was sure that Hans would have received some information from the Fiends by now.
Princess.
I have no idea what to do. Adlet could be killed at any moment, but how would I even know it?
Adlet is our enemy. No matter what you think, Highness, that will never change, ever.
You be quiet! If you don't trust me anymore, then you can just go chasing after him by yourself! I'm sorry. I said too much. I can't believe it. I never thought you and I would ever be yelling at each other like this.
Princess, why do you believe Adlet instead of me, after I've served you so long?
What do you mean by that?
You've always been so carefree, more calm and collected than this. Why is it that Adlet is so important? You only traveled with him for a couple of days. Why are you so all-fired concerned about him?
Once you were also a lot more calm and collected than this.
But your Highness,
Let me remind you that a battle to save the world has begun, and that our friend's life could very well be in danger. Of course I'm no longer acting in the way I normally would.
Yes, but...
Adlet is our trusted friend. What else do you think he means to us? Goldov, I've known for a long time how you feel about me, and I'm acknowledging it. But now is not the best moment to discuss it. I don't have the time to deal with your jealousy.
Yes, you're right, Princess. I must apologize.
Let's pretend we never had this conversation.
As you command.
I keep having to remind myself that you're only 16 years old. You're so reliable that I'd forgotten you're still just a kid. But it's clear now. I guess we didn't understand each other as well as I thought.
Yeah, I knew it. No way to get in. You sure have a lot of stuff. Can any of that tell us whether someone is lying?
They're all tools that will help us in fighting off the fiends.
Since we know you're not the 7th Brave, that means someone entered the temple before you did. But the seal is perfect, and there's no way through. So what could have happened?
It was probably a saint.
Mora says it's not possible for a saint to be involved.
Mora might not know what the saints are capable of. It could be they're hiding some of their abilities, right?
That's true, which means you and I are stuck for the time being.
Hey, if someone were to kill me, which of the others do you think would become the new target?
If I were pressed, I think it would be Flamey.
Yes, I'm quite sure she'd be the next one.
What are you doing?
Nothing. Hey, do you think someone's out there? Am I hearing things?
You were. But someone could show up soon, so we ought to be ready, yes?
You're right, we should. And we better move on so we can start looking for the 8th.
By the way, can you explain to me how it is that the barrier gets activated? I never went to the fortress, so I really don't know the procedure.
Mora didn't tell you that? Well, the barrier...
Something wrong?
How to activate the barrier?
You?
That's right. The ones who know are myself, Flamey, Goldolf, Nashitanya, and Mora. The only ones who don't know about it are Hans and... Chamo.
Is she the 7th Brave?
No, but I do want to ask her something. Do you know what direction she ran off to?
She's probably playing somewhere not too far away.
It would be bad if I went. You should go.
So what do you want me to ask her?
Ask her if...
Adlet, what is it?
You know what? Let's just leave. It might be better to go out and find Adlet so we can protect him, rather than wait for the others to get here.
Highness, please tell me why you suspect Hans.
I don't know. I guess I wasn't thinking straight either. And I'm afraid I didn't tell you the most important thing. There's this idea. I can't stop thinking about it.
Chamot is here! Kitty Cat, isn't he the one we always thought was the faker? I don't know why you even bother talking to him.
Please don't attack him, Chamo. I found out that Adlet's not the enemy after all.
That's really weird. Why do you think that?
Because it's the truth?
You don't need to explain it to me. It doesn't matter anyway. Chamot's bored with staying around here all day. It's boring being all alone here, and there's no one to play with. Can't we just go ahead and defeat the demon god now?
Yes, I'd like to defeat the demon god. But first I have a question for you. And it's something that's very important. Because we need to learn who the 7th is.
I'm done talking about who the 7th is. I don't know anymore who's real and who's a fake. You go first, Adlet. Or Mr. 7. Or if it isn't you, then it's Flamey. If it isn't her, then it's Kitty Cat. If it isn't him, then it's the princess and that big guy. But of course the 7th Brave could never be Mora, so I don't have to worry about killing her.
Wait, Chamo. What are you saying?
If I kill everyone, then I find the enemy. And then Chamot can deal with the demon god all on her own.
What the heck is that? No way. Are those fiends?
There's a swamp that lives inside of Chamot's stomach and guts. All the things Chamot's ever eaten live down there happily ever after, until Chamot throws them off. Get him now!
We gotta get out of here!
I agree with you!
They're in the forest, too!
Hurry! Get inside the pillar!
The barrier isn't working at all!
Damn it! They spent time in a saint's stomach, so the pillars are treating them like these things are saints too!
Remind me to complain to the Saint of Salt the next time I run into him! What is this now?
No! Look, these things can regenerate! Oh, crap! No wonder Flamey ran! Chamo, what the hell are you doing? Why are you trying to attack Hans?
It doesn't matter, does it? Because there's no proof that Kitty Cat isn't the fake one either.
Wow, what is going on in your head?
Chelmwood has an idea. Kitty Cat, I want you to kill Adlet. But if the barrier gets turned off, I promise I won't kill you.
Don't worry, Adlet. I'm not gonna do that.
Yum.
Look, Hans, if this is really gonna happen, I need you to get away.
Oh, cram it. Why are you always telling me what to do?
Let's
I'm
go.
ready if you are.